소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Jin fans still winning out in the volume battle today.
If you get that cask in the right spot, split up a couple of the threats on the Jin side, you've got both Cassin and Riven to dive in and do instant damage, even execution damage coming through from Riven. Usually you kind of think binarily about a champion like Riven.
Oh boy, Trace getting caught out a little bit there.
But you think of her as a split.
Yeah, indeed. And when we talk about Smeb's Riven as well, is the lane swap going to come through? So they want to try and shut this down early on. Make sure that Smeb doesn't really grow to be a threat in a 1v1. Still have to be cautious though, because when you element of risk to this, as Smeb continues to go through the jungle. Also, Smeb 6-1 all-time professionally on this Riven. Back when he played on Incredible Miracle, he even sometimes upset major teams with this pick. It has been his ace in the hole. And he thinks that he can do it again tonight.
And what better time to pick it up in what is a very important game for both teams. We noted it in the standings. Jin actually second at the moment. We question the level of opposition that they've played against. Credit to them. They're 1-1 against the resurging KOO Tigers. But the KOO lineup, it's an impressive
more
one.
of a flavor to each team to have some pocket picks, whether that's going to be something like a Jace from Coco or this Riven from Smeb. There's a lot going around right now.
Definitely both building for lane. We're looking at a 1v1. Of course, Blade of the Exile not activated by Smeb. Half health, I thought he might have gone for it, but the minions must have been the big consideration. They didn't want to fight in the minion wave.
A large number of caster minions, so it comes with its own fair share of risks. Calmly clear them out
in the early game, but something needs to be done to comp around the fact of the Riven split. This is something that Smeb loves to do, is contest these early objectives. Now it's the three-man group. Chase is there, but no one else, and LeBlanc is reacting slowly. Easy blue steel from under the noses, in fact, a warded AoE that you just really have hard times itemizing for.
Jay actually getting caught right there. Big stun going down. That'll be a disengage. Jay gonna get out. Kuro on the run. And meanwhile, Gorilla trying to escape from GBM, but there's the kill. First blood actually comes through for our Kassadin player, Kuro. Smeb finds himself in the mix after a teleport and a flash.
The peak potential of the explosive cast, so not a bad trade at all. Riven's caught out, Chains missed. Do they have enough CC? I don't think so.
Yeah, Riven speed right now. He did get the mini stun off onto Chaser to get him in front.
And now he's to give the advantage to KOO in that regard with Cassin and Riven really looking to pose threats. Prey's going to get dived.
Yeah, there's the ignite onto Prey. He's got a flash out of this one, but that's going to be not very useful.
Spell shield.
Oh, he actually kills Jay underneath the turret right there. Buys himself enough time to trade 1-for-1. Now Kuro coming in with the Rift Walk. Looks like he's not going to be able to turn this around. No mana at the moment.
Had to use 3 Rift Walks and the flash, just hopefully get in range. Wow. But what a play
spell
from
shield,
Prey.
really good. And they're going to find more. Wisdom has to use his ult just to disengage GBM, nearly landing those chains. But Gorilla on the side right now. They can't re-engage this. And now Chaser in enemy territory. Smeb there once again. Dash, stun, knock up, dead. And Smeb will get his first kill.
Schools of thought. You either completely ignore the armor, as you see Kuro take a nice burst from the LeBlanc, but shrug it off mostly because of the Abyssal Scepter. Trace has teleport, of course, has Equalizer available. Dragon's getting low, 2,000 health. Doesn't look like Jin know what to do.
Nope, they're not decisive enough right there. And there is Che getting nailed by a Tibbers. Chains onto Tibbers, only rooting the bear. And Smeb now heading into the mid lane, did use his ultimate right there, moving forward through this minion wave, getting that great wave clear down.
You can't compare the two.
No, not at all. Smeb on the run right now. Will they try and dive him? Dangerous. Depth charge goes down on him. There's the follow-up equalizer. Smeb going to dash out of it. There's a knock-up stun. And Smeb just going to go down 4 people on the bottom side, however, and that's going to be a Baron attempt right now. Trace comes in. No equalizer. He used it. There's the Sivir turnaround. Force the flash. Stun onto Trace. Turn it around. Go back to the Baron. Will they? No. But that is a good response.
Picked up is Baron control. In fact, Jin aren't even coming in this area. Finally, Che wards the closest brush. Do they have enough damage to rush it down? It's only at 5,000 health. Their Baron damage isn't that great. And all of Jin are coming.
And there we go. Equalizer down on the ground already. GBM gets stunned and destroyed. Gorilla showing up with a big stun. And now it's follow-up time. Trace is just there to get annihilated after his Zonias. Gorilla, no Tibbers for that fight, but catches well for them before. They're going to open up another I don't know why Jennair's doing this. They've got a few people on that side. Smeb may be able to subverse somebody down right here. LeBlanc is on the bottom side, and he's going to die. But at what cost?
You can only assume that they do not respect the Baron damage pressure from Ku to be able to do this. They're going to have Rek'Sai's.
Gorilla has Tibbers. There's almost no way they can stop this Baron.
We're going to wait to see in the gates. 1,100 health. They're in the air. Chase is close. Isn't able to get the smite. Falls down first. And Ku's going to run rampant.
Wow, really bizarre call there from Jennair going for that kill again. They trade 1 for 1. Now, can they clean up? It's like it's not going to be enough. They're going to get slowed by the barrel roll.
And honestly, Kurosh just looked tasty here, then Rift walk away. Obviously, they're not going to have the way to lock down. GBM's going for the pick. Gets it onto Wisdom. They should have the damage to take him down, although not quite yet. Captain Jack joining late. Kuro, he's tanky, but not tanky enough.
Wow, so they get the picks, and a lot of that was the Ku Tigers just not running. They actually committed. Smeb and Trace dueling it out. Gorilla with the Tibbers drop, and goodbye, Trace. You cannot live through this one.
The cast is thrown out for a celebration. Green Wings, you might even pop a bottle if they win here today.
We'll see, we'll see. Meantime, we will see just a little bit of a siege here onto the turret. Jennair a little bit scared of going in on this one.
Yep, our predictions are correct. Little to no risk picking up this dragon.
Yeah, that's the clear that you want to do right there. You have the. Actually, I'm surprised Wisdom is down on that side already. That's somebody who can't get back to the other side of the map instantly via teleport.
Surprising he used his smite as well. I guess with the Rangers Trailblazer, you don't necessarily have the combat stats to work out, or to worry about in that situation. It's oh so difficult for GBM to make much happen in this game. They've got the exclusive vision.
Wow, and look at that, even faking with the glory right there, like there was somebody in that brush. They denied the vision. What a great play from the Ku Tigers. They're going to lock up a Baron. So what happened right there is we see the re-engage coming around. Smeb sprinting forward, but Kuro gets poked out pretty darn hard. Are we going to see the counter-engage? Smeb actually pulled down there, gets hit by that equalizer and by the Nautilus ultimate, but it's just not enough. Prey popping over the wall, trying to get the autos down. Smeb on a rampage through the enemy team, though. Chaser moving forward. Has he gone too far? The answer is yes. Triple kill for Smeb. Quadra kill. Is that going to be the Penta? It will be the Riven Penta, and Smeb will lock up the first pentakill of this season.
Wonderful kiting from Smeb, able to use all his dashes so judiciously for both damage and survival. Massive minion wave prepped earlier, now the Baron buff as well. And with 20 seconds left, we're going to actually see the replay as a lot of this game starts to end. But what play from Smeb.
And Jennair rightfully thinking they should re-engage. They got Kassadin low. This is their chance to come back into this game. And we're going to watch the end of the game instead. No pentakill replay for you.
Not yet, anyway.
Until the MVP, which Smeb will no doubtedly achieve. Wow. Well, Ku Tigers putting an exclamation point on that win with a Riven pentakill to win the series 2-1.
And you might be able to get Smeb away from the top of solo queue rank, but you can't get him away from the Riven, apparently. Even in competitive play, this team makes it work. Now 7-1 in his career, 3-0 this season. Making Riven work on a patch like 5.10, throwing Cinderhulk out the window, and a big carry performance from Smeb, justifying all that extra CS, all the extra levels. Level 18 Riven rolled that fight.
Yeah, very nice. A tough loss for Jennair, but they made it closer than I thought they were going to, actually playing very well throughout the early game. But the mind games, I love what the Ku Tigers do.
That Righteous Glory.
The Righteous Glory in the mid lane. We didn't even have a chance to talk about it. Blowing that on the two-man Baron, just to make it look like they were going for the pick. Let's take a look at this pentakill again.
So this fight actually looked really, really even. Smeb was caught out, started to fall low, but Riven has a lot of lives still in this build. At about 30% health at this point, but look at the group threats and wait for the re-engage.
Yeah, Prey also. Smeb just getting the double stun and then execute onto the LeBlanc at the end right there. You can't. Jennair did a good job of setting up that fight, it's true, but Smeb just so far ahead, and Jack left with nowhere to go besides a Valk, and then carving his way through the Jennair team for a Penta. And there you go, Smeb. Have some fun with all the Corsair gear you just won.
Head back to